Isn't that wild? Today we are making a BLT. Not just any BLT, the best BLT. Should we start a poll? Let's start a poll. Let's see. Let me add a poll. And let's ask, how was your day? Was it meh? Was it good? Was it great? Was it like meh? Good? Bad? And I'm hungry. I'm hungry in a minute. Then, let me know in the poll how your day was. We're going to be making a BLT, so we need bacon. Oh, hi Tim Tim. Excuse me. We're gonna need eggs, bacon, lettuce, and tomato, and then bread. And I'll show what I'm using here in just a minute. Excuse me. We got a crazy woman behind me running around. Oh, our big loaf has mold on it. Next. I guess little loaf it is. I guess I should have made sure we had some bread before I started the... Oh. I guess we're making bacon egg tortillas instead. How silly of me. That sucks. All our bread is molded. It wasn't yesterday. Great. Our tortillas are still good. So that's what matters. That's what matters. Either way, I'm having bacon. Whether there's bread or not. Today we are using the Williams Hickory smoked slice bacon. And I like to cut my bacon in half. What's up, guys? Welcome. We're making some food in the kitchen. I just realized that I'm out of bread. So BLT is gonna have to be real sad, I guess. I cut my bacon in half because it makes it easier, in my opinion, to cook. And you end up like not using the whole thing, which is nice. You can split it into like 2 portions. Lighter. You guys haven't already guessed, this is an RV. See? Camper light. Welcome. This is where I live. I love it. I'm having a great time. I'm having a great time. Let's do this back burner, yeah? Nice. We're gonna put that on low. Put the pan on. Grab our bacon. And we're just gonna start going in there. Can you see my pan? Oh, you can't see my pan. There you go. Now you can see my pan. Beautiful. Great. How was everyone's day today? Welcome, welcome. Jelly, Matthew, James, welcome. Appreciate you guys for being here, having dinner with me. Technically, it's my lunch. But who's really counting? What are you doing? You're hungry. I end up saving a bunch of this for leftovers as well. I do cook more than I end up using, and then I save it for leftovers so that I can just pop it in the toaster oven when I get hungry. You know? This is a half of a pack of bacon. The rest will be put to the side. But this is also like my only meal of the day today. And I'm kind of on like a pescatarian, like keto type thing going on. Not really keto, because I'm still eating like vegetables and stuff, and that's not true keto. But I guess you could say it's just a protein-rich diet. Mamsie, welcome. Protein-rich diet. Protein-heavy, I would say. Protein-heavy diet. And the rest of this pack of bacon is going to go in a Tupperware. I was going to make BLTs. I'm really sad. All my freaking bread is molded, and I had no idea. It wasn't 2 days ago, but I've had that bread for a hot second. I don't like eat actual like bread usually, so I guess I just didn't notice. Didn't notice that it was going bad. Ooh, instead of BLTs, maybe I should do like sort of like a bacon. Do I have Parmesan? I do. Maybe I should do a bacon Parmesan like pasta. Does that sound better? Jelly, where are you from? I'm in Kentucky. Currently in Kentucky. Grew up in Utah, but didn't really fit in there. I miss the mountains. I miss hiking. I once got called a granola girly. So there's that. There's that piece of information. Filtering some water, because we live in an RV. Okay. This was just used for the bacon. Give it a quick scrub. I don't have a washcloth. That's fine. Hand towel? Whatever you would call it. Bacon is looking delectable. Delectable. Scrumdiddlyumptious. It's been raining for the last like 3 days. So that sucks. This also had bacon on it. Maybe I'll do like a, what's that called? It's like, it's not like caprese, but it's something along those lines. Where it's like tomatoes and bacon and olive oil over pasta. Maybe I'll do that. Not like marinara tomatoes, but like chopped tomatoes. BTA Swizzy, what's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I guess I'll put these away. Because we don't have any bread for BLTs. What the heck? No bread. Sunny, welcome. Appreciate you for being here. You got the bacon going. Lovely. I guess I'll do pasta. That makes me so sad. I wanted a BLT so bad. How's everyone's day today? Hope everyone's doing good. Doing a good? Hope that everyone is doing good. I've had a rough morning. A rough morning indeed, but we're here. We're here and we're making some food and it's going to be great. It's going to be great. And we're all going to have a good time. Water on to boil. So you guys can see. Bacon? Wow, that's really shaking. Jeez, sorry about that. Bacon, water boiling. We're going to do some noodles. Angel hair, because of the autism. I can't do any other shape. I don't like it. I don't like it. My mortal enemy is penne pasta. I hate it with every fiber of my being. Oh man, I just can't stop thinking about the fact that I wanted a BLT and we don't get to have a BLT. I'm gonna complain about it this entire video. What do you know? Yano? And let's start on cutting up a tomato. Ooh, that one's squishy. Okay, this whole thing that's going on with my fridge right now, it's freezing everything. Everything that I put in there, it freezes. And then it goes bad because it's frozen and then unfrozen. Like, that's a squishy tomato. Oh, it makes me sad. Are these ones okay? No, they're squishy. I bought these 2 days ago. That's so frustrating. I'm gonna have to talk to HR about that. The household management. Me, I'm household management. Sunny, thanks for the compliment. Thank you for the like. Appreciate you for being here. Hope your day was good. I've had a rough day today. A very rough day indeed. But what do? You know? It's a Monday. I'm tired. I didn't sleep very well. My tomatoes are squishy. I've got no bread. Just kind of a crap day. Kind of a crap day. I tried to film this morning. That didn't go well. Surprise, surprise. The Wi-Fi here is terrible. We just moved here. We haven't even been here for a week. Today is officially a week in our new place. And the Wi-Fi we're having issues. Oh, go figure. Just our luck, right? Just our luck. But it doesn't affect my ability to cook. It doesn't affect my ability to still get bars on my phone to stream. So that's what we're doing. And we're going to have a great time doing it. Rule number one of having the best pasta you can possibly imagine. Always salt and butter your water. And that sounds really weird, but do it. Don't ever not do it. Just like a half a tablespoon of butter. Tablespoon of butter and some salt. I feel like I should put on some music or something. Would that be good? Or are we enjoying the sizzling? I'm enjoying it. It's kind of peaceful. Delicious. Oh my goodness. Artemis, do you want to smell a tomato? Doesn't care. That's fine. They're not for you anyways. They're for me. Should probably grab a plate for this. Plate. This bacon's pretty good, to be honest. I got it from Food Giant. Where they do like the mix and match, like take 5 different packets of protein, which they include sliced cheese in that. I don't know why, but they do. Nothing is ready yet. I don't know why I have the plate out, but nothing is ready yet. Is this going to be enough tomato? Good question. I don't know. Caprese? No, that's a salad. I'm really trying to think hard about what it's called. Well, half of this tomato is not squishy, so. And the rest can go to the squirrels. Do squirrels like tomatoes? I guess we'll find out later. Delicious. I love tomatoes. I know lots of people will see me eat this raw and be like, ew, I'm Italian. I don't know what you want from me. I like the tomatoes, and I like to eat them regular style. Okay. Tomatoes, cut, lovely. Set these bad boys to the side. Okay, water is almost boiling. These pieces of bacon in the middle look like they're done. What do you think? Does that look done? I think that looks pretty done. The cats in the background are freaking out. That's stuck to that. So they can smell the yum. They can smell the deliciousness. I do have great news about the channel. I have my first long form video uploading, finally. It's taking its sweet time, but it is uploading. That I can promise. We game on this channel, if anybody's wondering. It's normally gaming videos. Sometimes I'll do like a get ready with me to like film a gaming video. Like the other day I did, not the other day, like like a week ago, I did Return to Moria, the Lord of the Rings game. And for that I did some elf makeup because I was a silly goose and I thought that you could pick your class in that game. And I was like, yeah, I'll be an elf. It'll be great. Lord of the Rings. I have a Lord of the Rings tattoo. I've binged the movies multiple times, you know. I've read the books. I love the Tolkien art, you know what I mean? So, super excited about it, but that's not what it was at all. It's literally Moria. The mines. Dwarves are miners. Like with rock. Alright. It's great. It's a good game. It's just not what I was expecting. It is just not what I was expecting. Okay, water's boiling. We're gonna go ahead and throw in some pasta. Hi Mia, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. If you ever see somebody break spaghetti into water, they're like, oh, immediate divorce. Don't talk to them ever again. That's bad vibes. I'm just kidding. But, if you ever break spaghetti like that in front of an Italian, they're gonna fist fight you. They're gonna fist fight you and your whole bloodline. Okay, that should be enough for just little old me. Cooking the pasta. Hey Modesto, what's good? Modesto, oh. Do you break your spaghetti? Modesto, do you break your spaghetti? Don't do that. Just because it fits in the pot that way? No, get a bigger pot. Don't do that. Don't break the spaghetti. Every time you break the spaghetti into the pot, an Italian loses their wings or something like that. We were going to do a BLT today. Super dope. Super excited for it. Just kidding. All my bread is moldy. For whatever reason. Stupid. It's alright though, because we're gonna make some Parmigiano pasta di caprese. Or, I don't think it's caprese, but it's tomatoes and it's bacon. And olive oil. That's the recipe, I think. I don't know, I have a picture in my head and that's what I'm going off of. Did I look up a recipe? No. No, I didn't. Did I look up what caprese means? No. No, I didn't. I'm pretty sure caprese is a salad, to be honest with you. What kind of salad? Couldn't tell you, but there's tomatoes in it though. I just wanted a BLT. Me, my mom never breaks the spaghetti noodles. Good, your mom knows what she's doing. Modesto. Can't sleep, saw you online. Aw, why can't you sleep? What time is it there? Like, it's like 3 a.m. there? I don't know, I'm not good at math. Modesto, I can't even spell it. What? I don't break my spaghetti, I can't even spell it. Spaghetti. Is it spaghetti? That can't be right. Migraine. It is 2:30. Oh, migraine. Sniff some lavender. If you've got some lavender oil, lavender, and if you have Excedrin, because I know like you can get like Tylenol and ibuprofen and Advil, I think, where you are. But if you have Excedrin, get Excedrin. That's the only thing that touches my migraines ever, and I get them a lot. I wear very, very strong glasses, so I get lots of migraines. I hope that helps. Lavender, hot shower, a cold decompress or compress. Cerulean, what's up? The wife just made me bulgogi and white rice as a bomb. Bulgogi, is that how you say that? Is that the, oh my gosh. I know what that is. That's not narwhal, is it? No, that's not narwhal. Buffalo? No, there's a term for that. What is that? What is that? Maybe that works too. Let me try. I have lavender. Definitely try lavender. Lavender helps with my headaches. Also helps with peppermint is nausea. Lavender helps with headaches. And if you have clove oil is it's a it's what would you even call that? It's like a numbing agent. Whenever I have toothaches, I put a couple drops of clove oil on my toothache. Perfect. But you have to be careful where you put that stuff because it will numb your whole face. So if you've got clove oil, find like the spots, like the very pinpointed spots where it hurts the most and put a couple drops on there and rub it in. Witch tips with Fran. Pasta should be done. Parmesan. Most of the stuff in our fridge is leftovers right now, which is great if they went together for like any sort of meal, but they don't go together. It's just a bunch of random leftovers. Girl dinner. And my tomatoes are squishy. Literally just bought them. Look. I'm so upset. Excuse me, everyone. Excuse me, cats. Move. Thanks for the tips. Appreciate it. Cerulean, thanks. Absolutely. Migraines are no joke. We come together as a species whenever we talk about migraines. Sometimes my brain does that thing where it starts asking questions like, what creates a migraine? What's an itch? What is an itch? Is it nervous system spasms? What is that? Why do we feel that? America, explain. what good mac and cheese sounds like, but we're not having mac and cheese, so. Pasta fagioli. Yes, Cerulean. Take a picture of you in the Natty Daddy merch, and we will feature it on the website, and we're creating an Instagram for it as well. You don't have to show your face if you don't want to. If you are going to cover your face, please use a monochrome color or like just straight color. Bandana designs are okay. And then like the face coverings with like the skull is okay. If you're going to be wearing any sort of face mask or sunglasses or hat, just make sure that the logo is not showing. Take a picture of yourself or your wife or your kids in the merch, and we will feature you, and we will shout you out on the website. We're so excited! Yes! Beyond excited for that. Beyond excited. I'm just gonna put this back in here because I don't want to dirty another bowl. And we're gonna move you over here to the prep station. We've got our tomatoes already. I'm gonna switch these bacon over here on top of the butter for a second. Tomatoes. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't know if you saw, oh yeah, you're not in the Telegram. Yes, we would really, really appreciate it if you send us an aesthetic picture. You know, go out into the nature or the gym, whichever. Just a good spot for a product picture, if you could, because we would love to have it be about the Natty Gang, you know what I mean? But yes, the pictures that we feature on the website are going to be, you know, product based, you know, kind of like about the product. But we're also creating an Instagram because we also want it to be about the Natty Gang, you know what I mean? So the Instagram's going to be kind of more towards that. But again, if you don't want to show your face, that's completely fine. That is 100% okay. If you don't want us to tag you, that's 100% okay. We would still appreciate the picture. I don't think this is the correct knife. That's the better. That's the better knife. Tyson hit the 100 push-ups. Yes, he did. So basically, he did, but he did it using like what he calls the cheater method, where he stops at the top and like rests, because he believes consecutive is in a row, right? So how many consecutive push-ups can you do, or how many push-ups can you do in a row, or you know, whatever it may be. That's what he believes. I think not stopping at all, and I would say he was pretty eccentric with them. He hit 65. Is it 60? 62 or 65, I can't remember. Oh, it might have been 61. Either way, it was above 60. And then he did the quote-unquote cheater method, where he stopped at the top and paused, and he hit 100. And you can see in the short, his face, he's kind of like, okay. But I was very proud of him. He didn't seem all that proud of himself, but I think that's just because he's been working hard for it. I was pretty proud of him. How are we doing today, Natty Frankie? Hi, Pookie. Welcome, Pookie. Doing good. I'm doing good. I tried to film some Far Cry. Didn't go well because we've been here a week now, I believe. And it's just not great Wi-Fi, you guys. I don't know what to do. I don't think it's the Wi-Fi either. I think it's my computer. I just installed a Wi-Fi card, which I thought was going to be great. A little bit of bacon grease. I don't have olive oil. I don't have bread for BLTs. I have olive oil for whatever this kind of pasta is that I'm making is. What am I supposed to do? Makes me sad. But yeah, I tried to film today and I got sick. I tried to film Far Cry 1 and it uses the entire keyboard. Now, I'm not a PC gamer. I've never once been a PC gamer. I've never claimed to be a PC gamer. I grew up on PlayStation all the way up until high school, and then my mom, bless her heart, sold my PlayStation in order to get us an Xbox for Christmas. Didn't tell us. She just gathered up all the games and the PlayStation, sold them all, and got us an Xbox with a couple games. So then I grew up on Xbox through high school until probably 3 years out of graduation. I got myself a PlayStation. Well, one of my exes got me a PlayStation that turned out to be stolen. So, didn't know that either until I went to then go sell it for a different PlayStation. But then I grew up on PlayStation from there on. And then probably about, I want to say maybe 3.5 years ago, we moved and the PlayStation got put into storage, and then the HDMI port broke. So we couldn't use it anymore. So there went all of that. And yeah, there's no saving that one, because then not that long ago, my brother and Tyson went and shot it up with an AR. Yeah, that moment of silence was for the PS. But now I'm on PC. And the only reason that I'm on PC is because I wanted to play Baldur's Gate. Because I'm huge into D&D. Never actually played D&D. Except for like maybe once with my cousin when I was like super little. But I wouldn't really count it as a real campaign. Because I was like 9. But I digress. Tried to play Far Cry 1 and it wanted to use the whole keyboard, so I tried to put it with compatibility on my PS4 controller that I still have, and there's just way too many buttons. It wants you to do like 16 different things. There's not that many buttons on a PlayStation controller. So yeah, I just have to play it on keyboard if I want to play Far Cry 1. So, I can play with a controller, which, fun fact, it's still not compatible for whatever reason. Don't know why. Wish I did. But it's not compatible, so I'm using like this plugin thing that Steam offers where you can play PC games with a controller, and it kind of just like reads it, like translates it for you. And that's all great and dandy so far, but I got motion sick. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. So then I was like, well, let me just take a break. Let me eat something. And I started making things for a BLT. My bread is moldy. Didn't know. So I've got bacon cooking and moldy bread. Tyson's out working right now. I don't want to call and complain about it because I've already called him like 6 times today, upset about the whole Far Cry thing, and I know that he doesn't care how many times I call him, but I grew up in a family where I was just too much for most of my family to handle. Too emotional, too needy. So there's trauma from that, so I try not to like bother him, you know, for unnecessary things, but like he's my best friend. And he tells me, you're my best friend. You can call me, you can text me, I don't care. Like, call me 5 million times a day, I don't care. Yeah, but I know he's busy, you know? That's pretty good. Actually, I'm pretty happy with that. Like, actually, I'm pretty happy with that. Oh. I'm gonna put a little bit more Parmesan in. Fun fact, Parmesan, for some reason, is the only cheese that doesn't mess me up. And I figured this out within the last year because I was too scared to even touch it. But just a little bit more. It's the only one that doesn't mess me up. I wish I knew why. I wish I knew why. But yeah, every other cheese, I'm like actually dying. Like actually dying. Here it is. Tomato, bacon, Italian seasoning, garlic salt, a little bit of bacon grease because guess what? Didn't have olive oil. Tomato, bacon, pasta. Cheers. That's good. That's good. Let me, hold on. Hold on. Let me pull you guys over here so I can eat this. Oh, great heavens. Cerulean, I did get your message about the Starlink. It might be my computer, to be honest, fam. It might be my computer having issues. I'm not sure. Let's get you down here on my level. Gotta move. Whoa. Hey, chill out. Don't be doing that. Just hang out with me. Everything is okay. Everything is okay. Everything's fine. Beautiful. Hopefully that doesn't fall. Let me know if you start falling, okay? Half-Life. Let's see. Let me look. Let me look. Cerulean's a very difficult thing to do, so hard work will lead him there, yes. Yeah. Resting in that position is still hard. It's basically a plank. I agree. Funny. Yeah, the ending was funny. That's when he was like, I just did 100 in a row. What? That was his reaction to that. Half-Life 1 is a stone cold classic. I want to play Claire Obscure like a madman. Next month I'm going to start it. Oh, I think I know what game you're talking about. I think I literally just looked that up today. Oh yeah. Far Cry 1 is Far Cry 1 is a stone cold classic. Maybe up the POV can help with motion sickness. I'll check that out. Yeah, Cerulean. Tyson said he was looking at getting getting ourselves a satellite for the top of the RV. So I'll talk with him more about that. I don't really know much about what is needed for that or what would need to go into that. What do you think? Looks pretty yum. Someone. Someone come here. Anyone. Anyone. There's Kovu. I've got Kovu, Nova, and Azalea right here. All wondering what I'm eating. Careful now, don't touch that. Here's Nova. Interesting. See, you gonna come up here too? No? Okay. That's fine. I already have so much cat hair all over me. How was everyone's day though? Hope everyone had a good day. Modesto, go get some sleep. I hope you have a great rest of your night. I hope your migraine goes away. Cerulean Roger that dragon board. I could actually probably hook up my I could probably hook up my Switch. I've got Skyrim on my Switch. I could probably hook that up and play some Skyrim. I know that's been a massive ask. Been listening to a lot of Steve. I don't know how to say that. Yoko Kanno, Missing Cowboy Bebop. Wolf's Rain. Brother. It's been a hot second since I have met anybody who's watched Wolf's Rain. Great anime. One of the best, if you ask me. I read the manga. Manga. However you want to call it. So good. So good. Part of me learned to draw anime from tracing Wolf's Rain and Naruto manga. It's a good one. It's a good one. A lot of people keep telling us to watch Solo Leveling. I'm scared to get into another anime. The last one I got super heavily invested into decided not to release all the episodes. I'm on like episode 1850 or whatever. I get really invested into anime. Attack on Titan I got really invested into. Completely destroyed my life. Would watch it for a third time. And then another one that I got really invested to when I was really little. I got extremely invested into Inuyasha, which was probably at the time inappropriate for my age. I think I was, 11? Probably like 10 or 11. Watching Inuyasha, Sailor Moon, Naruto, that's what I grew up on. I will deliberately avoid anime if I think it's going to be really good. Cowboy Bebop I got really invested into as well. Watched the live action. The live action was actually really good. Loved it. I got really invested into The Great Pretender, which they're coming out with another one. Yes! Been waiting. I got invested into Sword Art Online, Wolf's Rain. There's some movies that I got invested into that I just would like obsess over for a while. Wolf Children was one of them. I saw something on my For You page that came up about Wolf Children the other day. I started crying and Tyson was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "This freaking anime, dude. He's never seen Wolf Children. I'll cry. I'll cry again, so we can't talk about it. Great movie though. I have a Berserk tattoo, the brand, and I get kids like, ugh, it's such a trend now. Like Young Man I was watching and reading this in 1994. Yeah, you just tell them, I'm old enough to be your father, chill out. First anime crush. My first anime crush. Boy or girl? My first boy anime crush. I mean, I was into, oh, what's his name? Inuyasha's brother. I can't remember what his name is. Sasageo? No, that's completely wrong. Shishome? No, that's Kagome's. Kagome is the reincarnate of Shishome, I think. Gosh, it's been so long since I watched Inuyasha. Okay, but first, like, real anime crush that I can remember was Sasuke from Naruto. Yeah, I really liked Sasuke. And actually, I don't think I, like, had a crush on him per se. I think I just wanted to be him, if I'm being, like, totally honest. I also had, like, a weird group of friends back then where it was like, you can't have the same anime crush as I can. That's my anime crush. And it was like, okay. Shishomaru, yeah, that's what his name is. Yeah, I think Shishomaru was my first real crush in anime. And then I think I just wanted to be Sasuke, honestly. Because then, like, I created, like, a Naruto OC, and she was of the Uchiha clan, and she was, like, Sasuke's cousin or something like that. So, I don't know. I thought he was cool. I'm trying to think of, like, who to this day I have a huge crush on. Alucard, probably. Probably Alucard from Castlevania. Yeah. Yeah. My first girl crush from anime was Sailor Mars. Also think I just wanted to be here at that age, but, you know. Elsewhere, welcome. Sasuke was everyone's crush. I had a man crush too. Same, wanted to be Sasuke even though I was like 20. He's just a cool dude. You know, when you actually look at his backstory, it's like, that's a lot for a kid to go through. That's a lot. It's a lot. I think some of the most tragic backstories are what us relate with characters the most. Which, like, I don't know about you, but my whole family didn't get leveled by my brother, but I mean, there's still time. Fooly Cooly, I've not heard of that one. I've not heard of that one. Cerulean, do you mind if I ask where you grew up? I think demographic really plays on what animes we grow up with. Oh, Guts. I know who Guts is. Wait. You might be unlocking memories. I'm trying to think. Does Avatar: The Last Airbender count as an anime? It's Korean, by the way. I did a whole presentation on this. It's a Korean anime. I can't remember from where. Like if it's North or South. Pretty sure it's South Korea, but the creator's Korean. My first crush in any cartoon, any like, you know, growing up childhood stuff, was Danny Phantom. Yeah, baby. Danny Phantom. Oh, and my girl crush was Shigo. Yep. Shigo, I think, was my my bisexual awakening. I was like, wow, I like her. And it wasn't like a I want to be her type thing. It was just like a wow, big stars in my eyes. But no, my first cartoon crush was Danny Phantom. Yep. Born in Texas, moved to California and Oregon for a long while. Very nice. Then all over. He's the MC of Berserk. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Guts, yeah. See, I started watching Berserk and then I got bored. But it was a long time ago. Long time ago. Inuyasha was the first anime. I mean, Sailor Moon was. And then that led to Inuyasha. Does Hello Kitty count as an anime? Oh my gosh. And then I watched Mamu for a while. I think that's what it's called. It's called Mamu? I watched that for a while. Yeah, I've heard really good things about Berserk. I just have never watched it. I think that is why I stopped at the beginning, is because it was very, very manly. I actually also... Devil May Cry. I think I started that one and was like, this is a very boy anime, and then I stopped. But then I watched it again. Is it Devil May Cry or Devil May Cry Baby? What am I thinking of? Not Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry is a video game, isn't it? What am I thinking of? Devil's Crybaby? Devilman Crybaby, that's what it is. Devilman Crybaby. Weird anime. Really weird. But I watched that one. On a scale of 1 to 10, how hard did you cry to Edgerunners? Oh my gosh. I think I had to pause it. It's been a while since I've seen Edgerunners though. I think I had to pause it and like take a 45-minute break because I was just like, I can't. I gotta stop for a minute. You should have seen how much I cried during Attack on Titan. During Armin's whole evolution that he goes through. Both me and Tyson cried during that one, actually. Yeah. Yeah, we both cried during that one. Sorry, that was a flashback you saw. Oh my gosh. And we watched that both for the first time together. I think I'd watched the first few episodes and I was like, yeah, this is like typical anime, and then we both got into it together for the first time and it was like, this is not just a typical anime, this is something different. Wolf Children made me cry really hard. Wolf's Rain made me cry really, really hard. What else? We just watched something that I like had to like take a break from because it was so freaking sad. What's it called? It's an anime where he's a dude who goes back in time to stop the kidnap and albeit murder of classmates. And it's so good. It's so good and so real and so terrible and so good. And what was that saying? And Fet. Welcome. Appreciate you for being here. So really, and Aaron is still my favorite, even though he's that bad boy. He's a bad boy. I agree. I actually stopped watching when that happened. I had to take a step back. I was like, excuse you? Who do you think you are, Aaron Yeager? Freaking rude. Tokyo Revengers? Oh, man. I think I've watched Tokyo Revengers. No, wait. Maybe I haven't. Sometimes I go off of anime by the way that the cover art looks, and I'm like, yeah, I'll watch that. And then I watch it and I completely forget what the name is of the anime that I'm watching. So I might have seen it. I don't think I have, though. I don't think I have. One Piece has been really good, honestly, as well. Like, the Wano arc was really, really good. Where they first meet Yamato, I had to rewatch, like, her whole story, like, 6 times because it was just so good. The animation was amazing, the story was amazing. The character development's amazing. Hi. No, please, make yourself comfortable. I'm not doing anything of particular importance. Want to smell? Try it. No? Okay. I won't make you. Does that mean I'm done eating? You're taking over my stream? It's a piece of cheese, you want it? No? Alright. What are you doing? How's your day? Are you having a good day? Sweet boy. The sweetest of boy. Cerulean. Our Squishy's a good kitten too. Cerulean, you're gonna have to send me pictures of your animals. Right now. I gotta go though. Hey, have a great day. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you for stopping in and saying hello, talking anime with me. Appreciate you for having lunch with me. Have a great rest of your day and tell the wife I said hello. We'll see you soon. Am I done? You claimed me to be done? Should I save the rest? Listen, you climbed up here. I'm still eating. I'm still eating. You invited yourself. Which I don't have a problem with. But you can't sit here and nudge my arm like you want something from me. Well, I'm eating. You know I'm eating. Look. You see me eating, yes? You see? You don't want it? No? Azalea. Kitty, kitty, kitty. See, girl. Look at the bacon. Yum. Azalea wants it. Oh, alright. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and go. The pasta's pretty much gone. Artemis wants me to give him attention. I need to go take a shower. Tyson gets home probably in the next 30 minutes, so gotta go make him dinner and go post a video. So thank you everyone who showed up and came and hung out with me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the likes. Hope everyone has a great rest of their evening. And I will see y'all most likely tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe. And turn on your notifications so that you can come hang out with me tomorrow. Alright? Alright. Peace.